everyone doing out there? Yes, me again. Just wanted to come back and share a few things with you. So, as I said in one of my other videos, I love reading, but I don't read as much as I used to because these eyes aren't as good as they used to be. But I still try, and I still pick up a good book from time to time. So I just want to share some of my books with you. I have so many, but this one I just got in yesterday. But before I start talking about my book, not my book, y'all, I'm sorry, about the book that I purchased, I just want to show you this. This is a bottle top opener. And it makes it so much easier to open your bottles. Because back in the day, y'all, I used to open beer bottle caps with my teeth. I got that from my mama. I used to see her doing it, and when I became grown, I did the same thing. Well, as you notice, I can't open bottles with my teeth anymore. But anyway, you know, sometimes it gets a little hard, like with these caps on the Pepsi Cola bottles and the caps on this bottled water. Now, both of these things have been already opened, the soda and the water. But I just want to give you an example of how this looks. Okay, you see it has the grips here, the closes here. So now, for something of this size, you would put it down here, squeeze it. You only have to squeeze it that much. And just turn. My hands are so small, but it's still so much easier for me than trying to open it with my hands. And then you take it off, and it'll come off. Now, like I said, this was already opened, so I'm just giving you an example of how it works. Put it on like that, and you squeeze it. And you just turn it. Turn it. Turn it. And of course it's gonna come off easy because it's already been open. But like I said, even when it's sealed up, when you use this, it's much easier. Now with this, same thing. Just there's the top in here. So I call this my handy grip because it makes it so much easier to open bottle caps. But y'all, sometimes I have a time trying to open up these bottles. I would take a knife and I would pry up under it all the way around, enough so I could loosen it up. It would be just that hard. Oh my goodness, these tops can be so hard. And for people like me that has arthritis, and you're trying to open, I pity someone if they needed a bottle of water real bad and couldn't get that top open. But now, if you ask me where I got this from, I've had it for a while, so I don't remember, but it may have been on Amazon. And I ordered from so many different places, but I'm quite sure you can probably find this on Amazon, and if not, something similar. See, it's shaped like an 8. And this is just my little handy tool. So sometimes you gotta find ways to make it easier for you, to make things easier. So, see it? This is my handy dandy, because I'd be fighting with these caps, with these bottle tops, and they make them so tight, and which is good, They're just good so it can't be that easy for someone to open it up and drink out of these bottles or inject things into them, because it's some evil people out here, y'all, some evil people. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, like I was saying, I love reading books. I know there's other people out there like me that love to read also. So when I come across an interesting book or a book that I think I might enjoy, I think I'm just going to share it with my viewers and my subscribers. Now, there's this young lady on YouTube, Peaches McIntyre. Now, my married name is McIntyre, and even though I'm divorced now, I've been divorced for many years, I haven't changed my last name. And Peaches, she spells her last name the same as mine, McIntyre. So I guess that was the first thing that attracted me to her channel, because her last name the same as mine. Then I liked Peaches McIntyre. So I've been watching her for a while. When I started doing my own channel, I kind of got away, but now I'm catching back up with her. She does so many things. But before I keep talking about it, let me show her book. And it's called Mackenzie Carter's Legendary Summer. This is series 1, and it's called Get Out Your Feelings and Get This Money. Y'all see it? You see it? And it sells for $16.99 on Amazon. Get out your feelings and get this money. And this is her on the back. Some of you probably already seen her on YouTube. And this is series 1, so hopefully there'll be a series 2. Now, she doesn't have a table of contents, but she does have chapters in here. So anyway, it says, Get Out Your Feelings and Get This Money. Mackenzie Carter's Legendary Summer, written by Peaches McIntyre. And it also says, this book is dedicated to my Facebook friends. I would probably still be dreaming of becoming a best-selling novelist instead of trying to become a best-selling novelist. Did I read that right, y'all? This book is dedicated to my Facebook friends. I would probably still be dreaming of becoming a best-selling novelist instead of trying to become a best-selling novelist if it wasn't for all of your encouraging words and threats, knowing I can't fight. Did you hear that? So I also would like to dedicate this book to my children and their father. Thanks for being understanding when I would spend hours on my computer and refuse to cook dinner because I had started writing something good. I love you all. And yes, she has 5 children, one of which is a small baby. Now, it also goes on to say that cheerleading, this writing is so small around here, cheerleading practice and home is the way 16-year-old Mackenzie Carter was supposed to spend her summer in Tampa, Florida. She and her mom, Keisha, had her entire life planned. Make cheerleading captain, finish high school, attend college, and off to law school. But the moment she meets Legend Strong, all her plans instantly change. Legend Strong is one of the most notorious drug dealers in the Tampa Bay area with a plethora, P-L-E-T-H-O-R-A, plethora of women who all hate this newfound love affair and his young lover, Mackenzie. Now, Mackenzie's life is going 100 miles per minute, per hour, and her feelings for legend are the reason why. Will Mackenzie choose to get on her feelings or lose it all for love? So will she choose to get out of her feelings or will she lose it all for love? So that's what we got to find out. So now this is so small down here. I can't really see all that now. I need like a magnifying glass to see all that. Oh, but it has, the last page is the end. So it really consists of, I'll say, 226 pages. And she does have chapters in here, but there's no table of contents. Now, there's so much going on with this lady. I had to write it all down. And so it says, this is Peaches McIntyre. She's written her biography. It's sold for $16.99 on Amazon. She's a YouTuber. She's married. She has 5 children. She has a family channel. I mean, she does everything. Blogging, cooking. And recently, since I've been watching her, she also does videos at the casino. I can tell that she loves gambling because she has a lot of videos out there on playing the slot machine. She's dropping down some dollars too, y'all. So, goes on to say she's a real hustler. So at the age of 6, she was selling her summer free lunches to the local drug dealers. Now, because first I said, when I seen that, her summer free lunches, but those are the free lunches in the summertime that the children would get because they're not in school. In school, they would get free lunches, so school is out, so they continue to get free lunches. So she would take her free lunches and sell it to the drug dealers. At age 11, she purchased bottled water from the local store for $1, and she sold it to the local drug dealers for $5 a bottle. It was all about supply and demand. And they didn't mind paying $5 because they were making like thousands of dollars a day anyway. And they didn't want to lose their spots, because losing spots, I guess, was losing money. So she was making come up. She also would take her mother's food stamps. What did she do? I think she would go buy candy and sweets and all. She would buy the candy for 50 cents a whop, and she would take it to the local school and sell it to the white kids for $1. When she became 25 years old, she started her first business, which was called Waste Language Incorporation. So within the first 6 months of her business, she went from Section 8 to self-sufficiency. And self-sufficiency is also a program under Section 8 where you put a certain amount of money up and they'll match it. And you have to do this savings for, I guess, like some places 2 years. I think Peach McIntyre said where she lives in Florida, you have to be in a program for 5 years. This money could go towards buying a new car, the purchase of a house, and relocating. And she also does videos on Section 8 and self-sufficiency program. She has abundance information because she was also on Section 8. She also, I believe, has gotten her real estate license, and I know she was like showing some homes because she was talking about the fact that a lot of people on Section 8 do not know that they can purchase a home. And I think that's where the self-sufficiency program falls under. But you need to go over there and watch her because she's a bubble of joy. She's down to earth, you know. And she does so many things on her channel. She has a family channel, you know, with her children and her husband. And she just shows like a lot of her daily life. So, she also created one of the most resourceful Facebook groups in the Tampa Bay area, which was called Gregory's Choice, which was to assist people just like her with getting a hand up in the employment sector. So one morning in December 2016, she woke up and realized that as of 2016, that 2016 made 10 years she had finished high school, and she still hadn't lived up to her potential of becoming a New York Times best-selling author. So she sat down and she started to refamiliarize herself with her first love, which is writing. So this is Peach McIntyre. Now, when I first started watching her on YouTube, I didn't know she'd had a book out until I looked at her one night last week or whatever, and she was talking about it again. So I went and purchased it. And I'll begin reading this one, Peaches McIntyre. So, you know, I just love sharing whatever I see someone doing good and making it in this world. I'm not envious of it or anything. It just makes me want to push harder, you know. I'm happy for people. I'm happy for people when they make it. I'm happy for people, especially our people, when they do something, you know, good in life, when they go higher, and when they can share their knowledge so that someone else can be helped, you know? And that's a good thing. So when I run across different information, I want to share it so it can help someone else out there. And when I see people like Peach McIntyre, when I first started watching her, you know, it was videos, so I don't know, you know, when she became bigger, when she wrote the book and all, and I think she wrote the book about 4 years ago. But anyway, when I first started watching her, she was still in low-income housing. And then she moved it up. You just can't stop. You can't be down in the dumps because you're in low-income housing or because you're on Section 8. You know, you just can't stop because you have 5, 6, 7 kids. Never say never. You know, that was my problem back in the day. Because I have a passion. I love reading. I always wanted to write a biography, but I always said, my life isn't that interesting. Nobody wants to read anything about me, you know? Then another excuse I always had, well, it takes years to write a book. But then as I got older, I seen all these different people writing books, novels. Oh, you only take a couple hundred pages. I mean, first of all, who can write better about you than you? Who knows you better than you but you? It doesn't take that long to write a biography about yourself unless you done, circled the world, invented something, you done did something big. But, you know, if you just writing a book, you're telling about your trials and your tribulations and how you came from X to Z, Y to Z, whatever, you know, when you came from here and you went to there. It don't take that long, but we always got an excuse. We always got an excuse. And as I was getting older, I'm seeing so many people, Right from the city I was born in, there I lived in, people writing books. And all this time I was using excuses. So don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. If you got a dream, if you got a passion, go for it. You never know how far you may get, you know? Never wait till you get my age. But don't give up because you're my age, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up. And whatever your passion is, you pursue it. I'm telling you, pursue it. But yeah, so if there's anybody out there that wants to write and they think that their story is not that interesting, write it. Just write it out and see. Just write about it. And what they say is easy to give out information, but it's hard to take it in. Like I'm telling y'all all this, I wish somebody had told me back then, encouraged me back then. But it's never too late. No, it's never too late. So who knows? I still may try it. That's why I don't talk too much about my story yet. I may say here bits and pieces here and there until I decide what I want to try and hand at. But before this year is out, maybe I have an answer, you know, what I'm going to do. But again, I just wanted to bring in another book. Another book. The first one was My Second Win. And now this one is Get Out Your Feelings and Get This Money. Yeah, and she is a hustler. I can tell just by looking at her videos. But go over there and watch her, Peaches McIntyre, and you're going to love her. And she does abundant of things, so many things. She make you laugh. So, I guess that's all I wanted to do, but I really want to show you this. My handy dandy, I don't know what I would do without my bottle opener. Because bottles like this, sometimes you can just open it like that. And other times, and with bottles caps like this, it's the hardest thing. Like I said, I would take a knife and just go all around it, old school stuff. I remember I used to open, I still do if I don't have a can available, open cans with a knife, but I'm not telling y'all to do that. But that's what I have done, open cans with knives, and some YouTuber I was looking at a couple of nights ago, and they were doing the same thing. They would open up all these cans and they were using a knife. But again, I am not telling nobody, if you don't have a can opener, to use a knife. I said that's what I did. My mom did back in the day, and I did it also. All of this is just survival skills. You don't say, well, I don't have a can opener, so I guess y'all won't have no string beans tonight. You just find another way, find another way. But always, if you have an electric can opener, also keep a hand can opener. So always have a backup for most things that you do. Always have a backup, y'all. But I just want to show you certain things as I get it. I love kitchen things. I call them my little kitchen toys. I love kitchen utensils. And one day I'm going to show you. One day I'll show you all the new stuff I got in kitchen utensils. But yeah, so this is a figure 8. And I like this. Yeah, so put it like this. I got the wrong side. Yeah. Also, you can use it to tighten it up too. To tighten your bottle up. Yeah, that's tight. Yeah. So, this in here. That in here goes at the top. And you put it on a bottle like that. Yeah. So, y'all, let's see. I guess that's it. I just wanted to come in and fill you in on a little bit of stuff that's going on over here. And until I come back with another video, I guess that'll be all for today. But I want to tell everybody out there, you know, the holiday is coming up Monday. So I just hope y'all get out there and enjoy yourself. Maybe you'll cook them ribs, or maybe you're going to visit relatives or friends. Maybe they're going to barbecue or whatever. But whatever you do, just enjoy yourself. Live, laugh, and be happy. That's all. Live, laugh, and be happy. Stay stress-free. Don't let nothing get you down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you, let me see, a little peek of who I'm talking about. Okay. I like. I don't know if I should move this. Well, I'm quite sure you know. I showed you a picture on here. I don't want to drop my phone. But again, this is Peach McIntyre. And I imagine some of you have seen her on YouTube. If not, go over there and check her out, y'all. Check her out. So with all that being said, I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that bell so you'll be notified of another video. Be safe out there, y'all. Stay 6 feet apart. Wear that mask. And when you take that mask off, don't forget to wipe your lips and around your face. Watch that. Because sometimes you got that white stuff all around your mouth from the mask. So don't forget, check it out. Check it, y'all. Check it. I don't know. Because one day I came in, I happened to look in the mirror, I said, oh my goodness, all this stuff is around my mouth. Because you know with that mask, you kind of sweat around the mouth and all. So don't forget, you know, and keep them hands sanitized and washed. And, you know, wash it in the hospital, you know. You got to go down here to the elbows, not the elbows, to the wrists. Wash all that. Wash it good. Yes. So, I just want everybody to enjoy their weekend. Enjoy your holiday. Stay out the way. And I will be back with another video. So until then, I just want y'all to know I love you. And I hope you love me too. Bye-bye.